Wonderful Wednesday morning. It is September 7th, 9:40, 9:20. I woke up this morning. It's my day off, as I mentioned before. I woke up, I did my cardio, I showered, I prepared my breakfast, did my check-in videos, forgot to say that, and what's next? I'm eating breakfast now, editing my check-in videos, send them to coach to get feedback, and then I'll get ready to go and have lunch with my father, aka daddy. Why do I call him father? I never do that. So I'm gonna go and have lunch with my dad, meet my mom for coffee, and yeah, then train some back, and then there's still some I need to do and go do some grocery with her, and then back training. That is the schedule. That's what we're gonna do. But first, I need some breakfast. So it is a little later, as in it's like 2:30, 2:40 something, and I'm outside the gym. I'm eating my third pre-workout meal. I had tuna and salad for lunch with my dad, and then I went for a coffee and the big grocery haul with my mom. So now this is pre-workout meal, and we're gonna go and work back. After that, finish some cardio, do some posing, get the rest of my groceries because I could not get frozen food and fresh food, so no meat and fish so far, but that's what's up. That's what's cracking. So I figured I am going to be doing another voiceover, which I have not done in such a long time, to explain a little bit about how I go about my training these days. As I am 3.5 weeks out at this point of the video, I do not lift super heavy anymore. I focus solely on bodybuilding kind of training. I just recently switched into something that's a training style that is more based on mega sets, which means that I do 3 or 4 exercises back to back with no break in between. I usually do between 10, 12, 15 reps each exercise, depending on how my strength is holding up to. I probably pick a lighter weight, but focus very much on form, on squeeze, on tension, full room of motion, as you can see here. My first mega set consisted of pull-ups, bend over rows, and these variation pull downs with a vertical 90 degree. Depending on the muscle group that I'm working that day, I would usually do 2 or 3 mega sets, about 9 to 15 exercises per muscle group, depending on which and how big the muscle group is. And I really just try to get a good pump, burn it out, get it exhausted, and feel a good connection burn in the muscle, but without injuring myself at this point. During this prep, I was super lucky. I did not have one single severe injury, no severe pains or aches, which is really hard to avoid as when you're dieting this hard. But I was lucky, so I really try to do everything I can to keep this the way it is right now and not to provoke anything unnecessarily. This was my second super mega set right here. I started out with these side grip pull down, then switched into bend over cable rows with a V grip, and then into these. And as you could just see, I started out with high face pulls for upper rear, back, and then when I was exhausted and couldn't hold form, I would just keep on rowing with the cable until full exhaustion, and then completely burn out with these pullovers. At the end of every workout, I still do some abs or calves, depending on the day. I switch these, and this is how my workouts go these days. So it's 4:30, I finished my back workout, I finished 30 minutes of cardio. Remember when I said that I was gonna answer some of your questions? I have not done this yet, so here's question number 1. Somebody asked me on Snapchat how I did get back on track after having a very enjoyable off-season. That's how she called it. This is very nice put, thank you. How did you get back on track after enjoying your off-season very much? I currently struggle to get back into focus and getting back with my discipline, and I seem like I lost everything. This is a very good question. To be honest, I think that in my off-season there was reached a point where I felt really disgusted with myself. I felt like I ate so much crap that my performance was suffering. I didn't feel good, I didn't feel like I looked good, I wasn't happy in how I looked. I also wasn't happy with how my routine was because I was sluggish, I wasn't performing at my best, like my energy was suffering because of all the sugar, and just my sleeping was really off. So all in all, it was a big thing, reaching a point where you do not feel comfortable with yourself, so you have to change something internally. I do think generally all kind of motivation has to come from your heart, from very, very deep inside, because if it doesn't root very deep inside you, it will not be lasting long. That's all to this question. So we're now going to get my protein, fish, chicken, whatsoever. I'm currently wearing my Lulus and this flannel that I did in a crop top kind of thing. I showered real quick, but other than that, I'm gonna go for protein and then go back home and eat my post-workout meal. And we're back home. Trip to the grocery was really super efficient, quick, so nothing to show you there. But I am eating my post-workout meal, which is big bowl salad, snap peas, fish, fried fish, and it smells so good. I need to eat now. Good morning. It is Friday morning. Please acknowledge the fact that I actually brushed my hair for the very first time in the month. But when I cut my hair last week, she held a presentation on why I should brush my hair on a regular basis. So I figured after 25 years of not doing it, I might give it a shot and change some habits. Don't know if it was smart. Anyhow, it's 7:42. I'm about an hour late to work. Gotta go to work. Did my hour of cardio this morning on the Stairmaster. I also had breakfast, and now I'm going off to work. Feeling good. I'm excited it's Friday. I'm very much looking forward to the weekend, but I'm very happy to go to work right now and get some stuff done. Other than that, there's weird people back in the ground. I need to leave. Bye. This prep, but then again I say this, or I believe every workout is hard.